Sup my dudes, Valk here. Today I'm going to be showing off Yuta, the new Mythic Yuta. I will be making a Gojo showcase as soon as I get access to the test server. But in the meantime, we're going to be going over Yuta. You can see I have him level 84, rank 4, power 355. He has 682 attack right now at rank 4. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good signs. You can see like rank 9 Jotaro, what he's at. And he's only level 84 right now. I do plan on max leveling him. Speaking of, I got some goodies right here. We can get him a little bit higher. Can we get much higher? There we go. So now I have him level 85. Let's go ahead and let's give a look-see at exactly what he does. We're going to go to stage 3 Shibuya because it's a long stage. So we're going to be able to go ahead and get some goodies and get some talismans to grind into event shop, which I highly recommend you guys grind into event shop because it is really good. The event shop is a way to kind of counteract how pay to win the game is. So I hope you guys take advantage of that because, yeah, that thing is really good. So we're going to go ahead and get our money rolling first. And then we're going to go ahead and put down Yuta Okatsu. Well, first we're just going to put down... We're just going to do this. We're just going to let him carry for a little bit. And then we're going to put down Yuta. Okay, so we do that. Now we're going to get Bulma all the way upgraded. And we're going to go from there. You can see I did manage to roll double Radiant on him. And I rolled double Legendary traits on Geto as well. Whenever I get to get those plays or showcase. However... I've been having hell trying to get actual good traits on them. So, yeah, we're going to go with the double Radiant showcase for now. And whenever I get him rank 10, maybe it's a different story. Because I've been grinding out these rerolls that are in the event shop. I definitely want to try to get like a doppelganger, maybe like a doppelganger CEO, a double doppelganger. Yuta, I think that would be really sick. Because I don't think he needs omnipotent. Because the way he works. He has a non-global cooldown, so that makes it so I want to abuse that. And Doppelganger is definitely a good way to do that. So we're basically just chilling now, waiting on money. And then we're going to go from there. Sukuna's got the early stages. I feel like they've made these stages easier as well. Like these story stages are much easier now. To the point where I can basically just AFK it. We're going to go ahead and actually leave you alone now. So, now we're going to go ahead and place a Yuta. We're going to put Sakura here just so she, you know, blocks any sort of CC or stuns or anything like that. And then we're going to put Yuta over here. You can see range. There is no artifact on him, so what you see is raw. And you can see range on him is not an issue. So, he starts off 700 attack, 2.2 SPA. He's not being buffed by the Uta. He's way out of range of it, so we can go from here. First off, we're going to go top path. We're going to look at his top path first and see exactly how good it is. You guys can see the cost. He's actually rather cheap despite all of his upgrades. He has a multitude of upgrades and he's actually relatively cheap considering. So here you can see top path is all about using Rika and Rika just absolutely pops off. And then the final upgrade is Pure Love for 28k. So 28k puts you on this really fat line of Pure Love. It has a 2.1 SPA, and it just rips, because it does ticks. You can see it does ticks of damage, because it does ticks of damage, and instead of, actually might not do ticks of damage, because you can see that's one spawning and just walking into it. I could be wrong on that. It'll need more testing, but everything's getting one shot, so it's kind of hard to see. But you can see he's at 45% crit rate, 100 crit damage, and then 64k attack at rank 4. It's going to get much higher. He's an absolute beast at 151 range. So this is just top path, but I believe where he really shines is his bottom path, which is where we're going to sell and put him to now. He is 2 placements natively, so yeah, that's definitely something to keep in mind. You can see he is 2 placements, but I believe his bottom path is much better. So next up, we're going to do bottom path, which bottom path is only, what, 6 upgrades? So next we get Kirch's Speech, which is going to be this really nice cone. You can see like the size of this cone. It's really good. This cone is really nice. So next we're going to get this. And now it's going to cycle between all of his abilities. He's going to do the dash attack. He's going to do the cone. And he's going to do this line. So he does all 3 when you get that. And then finally he ends on this non-global cooldown domain. You can see he's at 8241 attack stat, which is really good. But this domain is so sick. Here you guys can see. It's literally the domain from the manga. This is so cool. I love this domain. It's probably my favorite visual in the game now. It's super sick. I like it a lot. Next up, we're going to go ahead and put down Yuta. Put down another Yuta. We're going to actually take time to now read these upgrades. Increase speed, increase damage, dealing damage and stunning all enemies for 1.5 seconds. That's his stun. You can see how good that is. And this is described in the attack. This is what his domain does, because I know a lot of you guys are going to be curious. New ultimate, Curse Boy manifests his domain, buffing his speed by 100%, damage by 300%, and range by 1000% for 25 seconds. So if I press this, you can see he goes to 33k, 0 SPA, and 418 range. And with you having these two, you can see one always has it up, basically. Well, not always, but yeah. This will just buy time for a good little burst of damage. And if you put it on auto, then it'll pop up on its own constantly. But really good. Now, if I was to combine this with Sakura's buff, because I didn't bring any other buffers. I just wanted to show you guys this. If I combine this with Sakura's buff, whenever this one goes off here in a second, you guys will get to see exactly how much attack he's able to reach with this. And keep in mind, this is only rank 4 with double radiant and no artifact. That's a very big one. This is just raw him. He can do really good. So we're going to do this now. And we can see we're at 51k, no artifact whatsoever. So if you guys know anything about how strong artifacts are, they're about half your power. So yeah, he could definitely be breaking 100k at rank 4. That's massive. He's not even level 100 yet either. He can go so much higher in terms of damage. On a 0 SPA, yeah, he's an absolute beast. I think it's going to take some testing, but Yuta might be on par or better than Broly now. It's going to take some testing for me to see exactly how good he is. I'm going to have to really invest in him. I'm going to have to really try to get some really good traits on him so I can compare him to my insane Broly. You can see my Broly right here. But yeah, just looking at it, Yuta genuinely might be the best new unit in the game. I'm going to, like I said, test Gojo later because Gojo is so hard to get that I'm just going to go ahead and use my content creator privileges, get into the test server, and test him then and make that video then. But for right now, I can say without a shadow of a doubt, Yuta is probably one of the best units in the game. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. As always, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.